Hi guys, this is Namcraft once again. We will continue with SCVN Tournament 2024 Spring Season Series B. This is going to be the group stage with Group A, the final day of Group A underway today. This is the second match, so we're going to be having best of 3 between letSCV and proA.Moltres. proA.Moltres is the Zerg player that you're going to be seeing in the top right corner of the screen, and letSCV is going to be the Terran player you're going to be seeing in the bottom left of the screen. The score is right now 1-0 in favor of letSCV. The second set is going to be played on the map Vermeer. Very interesting encounter, and that shows how strong the player letSCV is. He was able to just hang out there with a couple of medic marines. He knows exactly what it takes to kill the Zerg player, and he waits for the right moment as the mutualists move out of position to come in and made the mutualists make a trade-off, either to continue to attack his expansion or to go back and defend, and that was really what ultimately wins him the game. So let's see if proA.Moltres got a better idea this time. Looks like we're going to be having some Terran making movement. First, he's going to be going for a down ramp supply depot, possibly going to be walling himself up with a barracks here. You know what? I would prefer letSCV to do some kind of very, very cheesy builds, because all of the games we've seen so far this year in this tournament, as well as in the show match between him and Changxin, he's been going for very conventional build. And you know what? If your opponent is actually watching you and studying what your favorite moves and what your techniques are, they will see that it's going to be easy to go for blind economic openers like 12 hatcheries, or maybe possibly even 12 hatcheries, sunkens, and then a third hatcheries, all before any kind of tech is given. But anyways, cross spawning position, so letSCV is gonna have a little bit less of a leeway to do early attack compared to the previous game where he was spawning very, very close to his enemy. Looks like he's gonna be able to come out to scout, and he's gonna be scouting in the counterclockwise direction here. Of course, either way, he's not gonna be able to find his opponent first, but he might be able to meet this overlord in the midway. We shall see. The colors are still very, very poor for me. I cannot see things clearly because, like I said to you in the previous set, I'm sitting next to a swimming pool right in the middle of like the sun. I mean, there's just so much sun here. I cannot go inside the interior area because there's so much music and chit-chatting going on in there. So I'm gonna sit out here in the sun and broadcast, I guess not broadcast, but record this game for you. And apologize that it's gonna be not live. But anyways, I hope for your continuous support, and if you like these kind of games, you can consider subscribing to the channel or buy me a coffee. Or if you want to support the tournament SCVN, you can go ahead and buy me a coffee and send me a message or an email, or leave a comment in the channel saying how you want to distribute the fund, and your comments and your information is going to publicly available for everyone to see that there's complete transparency. I use the fund to donate it just as you instructed. Of course, there might be some banking fees involved, to send the money from PayPal, whatever, to the Vietnamese bank account of the recipient. But beside the transaction fee, I don't take any money from that. Anyways, looks like we're going to be having a nice wall in here from the Terran player letSCV. For the Zerg player, he's going to be going for 12 hatch. And then what is this? It looks like a third hatchery. So very, very similar build from proA.Moltres. At this low levels, we find it very hard for the players to mix up the builds. They're usually doing something that they're most comfortable with, and they've always done a long time ago. So that's something we have to take into consideration. Looks like 25 HP remaining for this SCV, and he's going to be able to return home. Only 4 Zerglings so far, and we're not seeing any kind of early upgrade for Zergling speed. We'd like to see some kind of mix up, getting creative, for proA.Moltres here, because he's got a long and hard and arduous battle ahead of him. But a kind of a quick disclaimer, I need to leave in about, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. I have to catch a shuttle to go to the airport. So if this game doesn't end by then, I might have to cast it while walking to the shuttle, and actually being inside the car and casting it very, very noisily and very annoyingly for all of the other people on the shuttle. I apologize. So anyways, let's see what happens there, but I hope this game get finished before that. Yeah, for the timing, looks like we have where's the SCV? I cannot see. Okay, there it is. Very damaged, 10 HP remaining, but still not not completely dead yet. Why these drones just hanging out here? There's a single drone not being used, and finally proA.Moltres is gonna use his drone. Let's look at letSCV's base. Is gonna be going for standard engineering bay +1 upgrades, but I don't see the additional barracks. Maybe I'm blind, or maybe the sun is blinding me. But yeah, I don't see the additional barracks at all inside of the Terran base here. Inside of the Zerg base, we have the first creep colony coming up. This SCV from letSCV is gonna return home. Yeah, he's not gonna, or maybe he's gonna try to come back here, because yeah, he might be able to get in and do some more damage. The other Zerglings are kind of hiding out here, so at least good for proA.Moltres that he did not invest so much into the early stopping of this SCV. This SCV is 10 HP. There's a Zergling on the ramp. It might be able to stop the SCV. He's gonna try to do that. The Sunken takes it out. The very good timing of the Sunken. And now we're going to be seeing double barracks coming down for letSCV. So let's see how much damage he can get done with that. For the time being, we're going to be seeing this barracks not making anything. What is he waiting for? He's waiting maybe for the academy to finish upgrading. Yeah, finally now he's going to be making his first medic, so kind of a small lapse in concentration. But anyways, 3 more barracks coming up on high ground and 1 barracks on the low ground. Very interesting, you know, timing for both the players. They're going to be seeing spires. So 3 has spires is once again what proA.Moltres is going for. He's got to, you know, have better micro and better kind of judgment as to when is a good move out timing, and you need to see constantly where the medic marines are. If he's not able to see them, and not have adequate defenses, or have, you know, short enough distances for the Mutualists to kind of cover, when the Mutualists need to come back and take a snap, and the medic marine is going to be losing very important battles. Anyways, now I want to kind of make sure where's the next drone located. I mean, usually at this time the Zerg player is thinking of the next base here, and I'm not seeing it on the map just yet because everything is just completely black for me. But yeah, looks like 10 players is going to be just waiting to move out here. We're going to be having the range upgrade for the medic marines. These barracks need to actually make more forces, and now we're seeing them make more forces. Zerling is going to start to come out now. I think Zerling with speed should be, no, looks like we don't have Zerling with speed. I don't think we have Zerling with speed. Okay, we do have Zerling with speed. I'm completely blind today, guys. Anyways, medic marines are stimming for some, you know, no apparent reasons at all. And we're going to be seeing the move out of the first Mutualist. He looks like in this game, letSCV is staying a little bit further back. He's not moving out with his first group of medic marines because he knows the distance that he needs to traverse is very large. So it's going to be safer to stay home. And he sees exactly the timing of Mutualists, and he can even count the number of Mutualists. That timing was perfectionist. I mean, that timing was so good. It sees just enough of what he needs to see. And the moment the Mutualists popped, and the moment letSCV was able to count how many Mutualists there are, he, you know, that vision died. And so he knows exactly what he needs to see. And turrets going to be coming up. We're seeing turrets in the expansion. We're seeing 1 turret in the main, and some turrets on the high ground, so maybe just enough to cover this. And let's see if letSCV decide to move out because his enemies, you know, built a hatchery at the bottom right of the screen. Let's see if letSCV is going to try to go out and scan that area. Looks like 9 is going to try to do some damage here. They're going to be able to take out 1 turret. A second turret is getting created. Medic marine snake kind of return now. Attack this other turret. He's going to try to attack the SCV first and takes it out. Some of the Mutualists are not attacking correctly. He needs to move this Mutualist back, and that turret is going to complete, and 1 Mutualist died. That was kind of careless micro from our Zerg player, and he's going to repair this turret. I think letSCV at some point. Anyways, now the counter attack though from the 10 players looking very strong, very nice team. The Mutualists are kind of not really being microed correctly. That was a lot of damage, and now letSCV has scanned. He scans these areas, and he knows exactly where the bases are located, so it's going to be able to adjust his build accordingly. I think. Where is his destination? Looks like he's going to try to move towards the top right, and Mutualists are tracking them very closely. Some of the Marines are kind of far back, so that's very good here. And we have just 8 Mutualists remaining, so let's see if they're able to do some kind of damage on their enemies. Looks like more engagement happening here in the middle, and now the number of Mutualists is down to 7. We have a small group moving out to try to take out this base, and usually at this time the Zerg player need to have some Hydras or Lurkers in position, but we don't see them, so I think this base might be falling very quickly here. And that remains to be seen how much damage, letSCV can inflict on his enemy. Looks like the Mutualists are going to be trying to engage his units in the back while this hatchery is getting attacked by a couple of Marines and Stim. No, not yet Stim. Zerlings and Mutualists have to come out to save, and medic Marine is going to try to, you know, scramble to get in position here. Is it going to be enough to take this base out? I think it's more than enough, because for the time being, proA.Moltres is going to try to destroy his enemies' front attack, which is, I don't know about this decision, because losing a hatchery is more important than destroying the enemy's, you know, main forces, I feel. Anyways, some of the Marines are here not attacking, so that's a good thing, but now they're all going to be attacking, but no medic. Look at this, guys. This whole group doesn't have any medic to support them, so they will die really fast. And looks like now I'm going to be having Mutualists coming to finish up the job here. And Zerlings are doing very good damage to destroy everything. Supply after the battle was over. letSCV 65 and proA.Moltres is 60. Excuse me, letSCV is 61 and proA.Moltres is 65. But we need to see another base from the Zerg player. Looks like the base is going to be at the top position, which is very nice. And our Mutualists are going to be coming back for revenge. What the letSCV have here? It's got double starport going up. We're seeing a lot of barracks. We don't see the next building, which is a science facility just yet. We have some scan happening here, and now the number of Mutualists are gonna try to grow a little bit and try to attack this expansion. They start to dive in. The shot is not so good from the Mutualists, and very good reaction from letSCV. This is why he's one of the B and A ranked player of this tournament. Nice attack once again from the turrets here, and the Mutualists are gonna get chased back. Do we see the next tech here from the Zerg player? No, it's going to be just local upgrades, but we don't see Queen's Nest. It's not going to be a rush to Queen's Nest. Okay, there it is. So Queen's Nest is not that far behind. And we do have a small encounter somewhere on this map that I'm not seeing exactly. Anyways, Zerlings are gonna get just destroyed here. Oh no, looks like there's just gonna be enough mutualists to kind of stop the medic marines for some time, but not entirely. And yeah, looks like we're gonna be having letSCV moving out once again in the middle map. Let's see what kind of upgrades the Terran has. +1 weapons and +1 armor. Let's see what kind of... Okay, looks like we have some lurkers getting ready in position here, but these medic marines are going to be very strong. He will try to take out this base before it becomes functional. Zerlings are coming out. Alright, Zerlings don't have any upgrade. The mutualists have +1 upgrade only. And we might have another engagement somewhere in the middle, but very good for proA.Moltres to kind of save his top clock base for the time being. He's not losing, it's just that lurkers are going to be in position here. One more scan from letSCV to see the state at the expansion. He see the Queen's Nest, I think, and Hive is going to be coming up, so that's good. Both the players are going to be juggling for position, and the Zerg player is going to go for backstab. He's got to be very careful because the moment he reveals his forces, I think his opponent is going to move in here and take the 12 o'clock position out. We're seeing some attacking. Very nice scan from letSCV to see the situation of thing, and he's going to be waiting right in the middle of the map. Looks like he's going to decide to move out here on this high ground, but the mutuals have started to move in. Lurker's gonna be in position. Lurker need to like burrow, and they do burrow. No scan. We don't have any scans so far, and very clumsy movement from letSCV. It looks like gonna be proA.Moltres winning a decisive battle in the middle of the map, and Lurker's coming in. This is freaking nice from a Zerg veteran here from Vietnam here, defeating the Korean expert. And what do we have following up for proA.Moltres? Do we have Hive completed? Not yet. It completes now. Defiler amount, we need to go up ASAP. 445 gas is enough to put down the Defiler amount, I think. Anyway, Zerg's got a decisive advantage. 82 supply from both the players, but this is not the end of the game, because Science Vessels is going to be the name of the game. Double Science Vessel getting created, and look at this huge economy, huge production facilities from our Terran players. So many barracks. He's got a nice control, but this base is going to get set up, and I think proA.Moltres need to think about a way to stop it. He's got a lot of forces on the right side of the map. This base is not yet saturated. This is a little bit unfortunate, because usually at this point in time, Zerg would already have to send some of the drones to that area. But looks like proA.Moltres is gonna just wait to do a huge move in. That's a mistake, because his enemy is allowed to expand. I mean, if the Terran player is allowed to expand at the same rate as the Zerg player, it's not good. But nice engagement in the middle map. We have so many lurkers attacking, and Mutualists moving a little bit late, but still doing decent damage. I think a couple of lurkers died, and these science vessels are going to get destroyed. Need to focus attention on the science vessels. He's not paying attention on science vessels, and the science vessels escape, but more forces coming back, and we don't have enough bio to stop it. We might have an irradiate at some point, but the mutualists are still quite numerous, and they do a lot of damage on this group of medic marines, but that's going to be the end of that. You need to think about this base, man. If you can stop this base from going up, it's great. He's going to move in one more time, and these lurkers are doing good damage, but I still think that letSCV can come back from this, this failure, if he can kind of hold this area and try to come out there and support. Anyways, we're going to be seeing some irradiate on one of the lurkers. Alright, looks like letSCV is holding the ground. He's 79 supply, and proA.Moltres is 76. And just like in the game against SCVN, proA.Moltres has the early lead, but he loses it. He squanders it because he did not pay attention to the other details of the game, like this command center, for example. Yeah, and just continuous irradiate is very good to keep this lurkers numbers kind of low here. Alright, why are these two drones staring at the SCV? That's very, weird to me. But anyways, we have more army movement from the Zerg player. Looks like he's got some kind of control from this northern side. He's going to make sure that his enemy cannot move out. This is nice and good, but the next step we need to get taken. Looks like Marine started to move out. The lurker line is quite deep. It's going to be deep enough to push back the Marine. It is deep enough to push back the Marine. We have the science vessels getting attacked by a single mutualist, which is nice. Do we have dropship? No, just continuous science vessel isn't a bad idea here. And yeah, this command center is going to get destroyed at some point unless the Zerg player doesn't see it. It's going to be a pity if proA.Moltres doesn't see his enemy's expansion. Defiler mount is completed. We should be having some defilers, making some Hydras, Zerling, and Defiler. These lurkers are doing some damage, very good, but he needs to think about the next move here. One more irradiate, and this lurker line is getting thinned out. The medic marines are not allowed to move out at all, but that's going to be temporary unless we have defilers in position at some point. Defilers we need to get created. I think now we have Zerling's Hydralis, but he's not moving up. His force is fast enough. proA.Moltres seems very slow. He's barely able to hold this barricade here. This barricade could get broken at any moment in time. And looks like medic marines are getting ready to move out. There's such a huge number, +2 weapons, +1 armor decided to move out now. We have one lurker in the back. This other lurkers get destroyed, and the Zerg defensive structure is broken. It's completely broken. Let's see if letSCV is gonna be able to come out and destroy his enemy or not. That was a mistake, man. I mean, proA.Moltres could have easily stopped this base from going up, but now it's up. I mean, come on! What a freaking noob! I'm just so agitated because it was so easy to gain a nice victory in the middle of the game just by scanning. I guess not scanning, but scouting and moving in at the right moment. Now the 10th player, it looks like he's unstoppable. He's got so much forces, good upgrades, good science vessels, and now this unit's in the middle. A single defiler is gonna be saying hello to the medic marines. It looks like science vessel is gonna be coming back. 6 science vessel is a force to be reckoned with. We have some scourges in position though. The first science vessels comes out, and scourges are not doing the kind of job they're assigned to do. They start to attack now. 1 science vessel down, 2 maybe. What are you doing? He loses 2 science vessel, but the lurker is gonna be in position. Another science vessel get damaged. Mutual is not really attacking. This is a very interesting attacking from both the players. Looks like Terran wins just marginally. letSCV with about 90 supply, and proA.Moltres down to 60 after the battle is over. And we have another command center going up, and slowly but surely the Zerg player is losing grip. I mean, you have the strongest unit in the game, which is Defiler. You need to use it correctly. You need to send like just 6 Zerling and 1 Defiler to this base and take it out. That was just really easy to do, but he's not able to do it. And look at this huge Terran wall moving forward. proA.Moltres is so close to winning. He was so close to winning, but he was just not smart enough. In StarCraft, being fast is not the most important thing. Be smart is more important. Now let's see if he's gonna scan, and he knows what he needs to do. He's gonna irradiate everybody. Everyone gets an irradiate, and there's just gonna be a couple of Zerlings remaining, and Defiler even get irradiated. So this is gonna be the closing move here. It's gonna be the nail on the coffin. So many lurkers get destroyed. What a game! What a freaking, superb defense from letSCV, but very poor judgment from proA.Moltres. Could have easily won. And now this command center, this hatch is gonna get destroyed. 4 base Terran versus 3 base Zerg. Wow. Maybe another command center goes up, and the final battle will happening soon, because this science vessel is allowed to come in here and just irradiate and leave, and come back, irradiate and leave. And there's just so many science vessels. It's like impossible. It's impossible to stop. Anyways, we have more scourges coming out, but they're able to take out 1 science vessel only, and the number of lurkers is so low. proA.Moltres with all of his APM is not able to do a single thing. He's gonna send some of the units towards the new base to take it out, I guess. No, it's gonna be just some drones trying to make a hatcheries. But Ten's got a complete grip on the game. There's no way proA.Moltres could win. I mean, it's gonna be impossible. We need to do it faster. Looks like a small army movement out here, but yeah, letSCV's got complete control. He's ahead by about what looks like to me 35 supply. He's gonna try to secure the top left as well, because the command center is already done. He can start to send some SCV there. He can make a command center here, or try to make a command center there, because anyways, he's got a bunker already. Looks like, yeah, just continuous irradiate. And finally, proA.Moltres is gonna have his big move out here. Need to kind of make something happen fast, because his enemy is gonna be just all over the map. Looks like we have medic marines stimming and just getting ready for defensive formation. Look at how smart letSCV is. Not. He doesn't want to move in, but now he moves in. This might be a mistake. I don't know. Maybe it's not a mistake, because this forces proA.Moltres to come in here from the back and to defend this base instead of actually going out there and attacking me. But nice brown gas able to kind of open the gateway here. The rest of the medic marines get inside, and every single drone is gonna get executed. This was a nice move, because without this base, proA.Moltres is down to maybe just a single, or I guess 2 more mining bases, but very little mineral patches remaining. One of the hatchery has fallen, and now proA.Moltres is 55 supply, letSCV is 128, and the gap continues to widen. It's gonna be impossible, man, impossible for our Zerg player to win, and I'm so sad to see this. Of course, letSCV is a very strong player, but proA.Moltres, he can get better. He can get better just by playing smartly, always breathing, and always trying to keep calm and collected, and always understand yourself, understand your opponent, and don't have to panic, and don't, you know what, if you invest in stock, you will know this saying, which is, it's gonna be better, it's gonna be more important to control yourself than to control the market. You need to control your emotions, control your feelings. When you're winning, don't get too cocky. If you're losing, don't get too disappointed. And you need to regain your composure. That's going to be what's important. And I think that there's a lot. A weight frame is going to be coming out of this group with 1 victory and 2 losses. I don't know if he will qualify for the final stage or not. That remains on the set difference, but we shall see. But anyways, letSCV moves in to do the final closing move here. He attacks everything. He destroys everything. The last of the sunken has fallen. Why is proA.Moltres not GG? I mean, the GG timeout timing of the Vietnamese players are very late. I mean, maybe that is just the culture. Usually Korean pro gamers would like GG like 5 minutes ago. But now we're going to be seeing the final nail in the coffin here. Zelle is coming out to try to support here. But not enough. The lurkers coming back and trying to support from the low ground is going to be impossible. He tries to get on the high ground. The Defiler Mount is going to get destroyed. GG from proA.Moltres. Let's move on to the next match. So if you'd like to discuss the video, buy me a coffee. The link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye-bye.